The story begins in 2011, when Fern, a woman in her 60s, is navigating the most challenging phase of her life. Her world shatters when her husband passes away, and the company where they both worked for years shuts down. Suddenly, Fern is left without a job, a home, or hope. Selling all her belongings, she buys a van, which becomes her new home, her new life, and her refuge. Packing her essentials, Fern hits the road in search of work. She sleeps in the van, explores new places by day, and eventually lands a temporary job at an Amazon warehouse. Though the job isn't permanent, Fern accepts it out of necessity. At Amazon, Fern meets Linda, an elderly woman who, like her, lives a nomadic life in a van. Linda shares her story one night. In 2008, her life collapsed, leaving her so lonely and hopeless that she decided to burn down her home and end her life. But seeing her two loyal dogs stopped her. She reveals she's worked since age 12, yet never found peace until discovering Bob Wells, a van life advocate whose videos taught her to live safely and comfortably on the road. Linda urges Fern to attend Bob's seminar, but Fern refuses. When Fern's Amazon job ends, she struggles to find work. Exhausted and desperate, she finally attends Bob's seminar. There, she reunites with Linda and meets others sharing stories of loss and resilience. One woman recounts how her friend died days after buying a boat for retirement, inspiring her to embrace nomadic life. Moved, Fern begins reflecting on her own journey. Bob later tells Fern, "You've lost so much. Your husband, home, job, friends. Your old town is just a memory now. I can't answer your questions, but know this, you're exactly where you need to be." His words resonate as Fern confronts her grief. At a campsite dance party, Fern meets Dave, who admires her. Later, her van's tire blows out, and she encounters Swanky, a seasoned nomad who teaches her survival skills. The two bond, but Swanky reveals she has terminal cancer and plans to spend her final months in Alaska, cherishing happy memories. Fern learns to find joy in small moments and embrace life's impermanence. Fern later works as a campground host, reuniting with Dave and Linda. When Dave accidentally breaks Fern's cherished plates, they argue, but reconcile after he falls ill. As they grow closer, Dave's son visits, urging him to meet his grandchild. Though Fern encourages Dave to reconnect with family, she declines his offer to stay together. They part ways quietly, with Fern resuming her journey. Her van eventually breaks down, forcing her to stay with her sister in California. Though comforted, Fern feels confined and leaves after repairing her van. She visits Dave's family, who welcome her warmly, but Fern chooses to keep moving. Returning to Amazon for seasonal work, Fern attends another seminar where Swanky's death is mourned. Bob shares his own grief, his son's suicide, and how helping others honors his memory. "There's never a final goodbye on the road," he says. "We'll meet again, just as you'll reunite with your husband someday." Fern revisits her abandoned hometown, now a ghost town, and her old home, overwhelmed by memories. Yet her year on the road has taught her resilience and freedom. She drives away, embracing the open road once more. This isn't just Fern's story. It's about those who reject societal norms to seek purpose and freedom. The film challenges the idea that stability alone brings fulfillment, showing how stepping beyond comfort zones can redefine life. Fern's van and the open road remind us that sometimes starting over is the truest form of liberation.